Why should he get individual tuition for doing wrong when the rest of them get ignored for behaving themselves?
Not like that.
No, our kids haven't got a computer because some little tearaway smashed it up. And who's going to pay to replace it?
Mrs. Windsor, perhaps you'd like to come to my office?
Don't think you can fob us off with some stupid excuse. We want something done about this.
We're not going to let Viv dictate to us.
Of course not. But I might go and see Alan Turner. He's the school governor, and I think we might need some support on this.
What's it going to take to make you realise that he's just no good? Wait until he demolishes the whole school?
Let's be reasonable about this, Mrs. Windsor. Andrew comes from a difficult background. It's up to all of us to help him settle down.
So he gets all the time, trouble and money spent on him, while the likes of my Donna just has to settle for whatever's left over.
I'm sorry you feel like that, but education has to be about priorities. And we believe at the moment that getting Andrew back into the system is the most important thing.
Maybe he doesn't just need his own teacher. Maybe he needs his own school.
What?
Well, if you're going to run this place round one disruptive little kid, then maybe the rest of us should keep our children at home till you realise they've got rights as well.
I must warn you against escalating the situation, Mrs. Windsor.
And I must warn you that without the parents and their children, you don't have a school. You're quick enough to come to us when you want fundraising done.
That's not the issue here.
It is with us. Our kids, our school. And one way or another, you are going to listen to us.
Well, about time. How long does it take to drop one kid off at school?
Don't worry about it, Vic. Way things are turning out, she might not be going back there for quite a while.
Hey?
We're going to boycott the place till the head sees sense.
You can't do that.
Well, do you think an underfunded school should waste taxpayers' money on one little hooligan when the rest of the kids go without?
Well, when you put it like that, it does seem a little unfair.
Good. You can sign my petition.
With pleasure.
It's probably going to come up at the next governor's meeting.
Well, Viv Windsor's not going to let it drop. She's determined to cause trouble.
I think you can rely on us to have the children's best interests at heart.
But me and Sarah are trying to be good parents to Andy. We're trying to give him the sort of home he's never had. Now, I know he's been in a few scrapes, but he's a good lad at heart.
And I'm sure he'll settle down if he's just given the chance.
And she's not exactly been the greatest parent in the world herself, has she? I mean, Scott left home as soon as he could. Kelly ran away.
Your trading insults isn't going to do anybody any good, Jack.
No, we don't want that either. We'd just rather the head allowed Andy back into the mainstream as soon as possible, and then we can forget the whole thing.
Yeah, but that's what the governors want too.
I'm glad to hear it.
But we must be aware that protests like this attract a lot of publicity, particularly in the current climate.
But you can't blame us for that, or Andy.
No, but village schools have problems with funding at the best of times. Public row isn't going to do anybody any good. I suggest you just try and avoid any further confrontation.